We are live on YouTube and on Twitch and on Facebook. Matt and Dan here with the Volley. Let's get into it, and then we'll explain about why I'm looking a little bit odd.
The following is a Matt Attack production for SJP World Media.
Indeed, this is the Volley live on SJP World Media and Matt Attack production. I am happy to be here. I am, of course, the magnificent Matt Lewis, and I'm joined by my Northern lad. How are you doing up there, Dan Griffin? How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, buddy. Just having a bit of a tech issue before we get into the football proper. Having to do this through Discovery Plus.
Wouldn't that just be typical for Dan Griffin to have some internet issues before on a live stream?
Yes, I know. But it's first time through Discovery Plus, and it's just not playing ball at the minute. So fingers crossed, I actually see some football during this stream. Otherwise, I'm just counting on you to keep me updated.
It's okay, I'd say. Before you explain, I am wearing a sling. I last week while I was away at EGX, I fractured my elbow. It's only a hairline fracture, so just 2 weeks and I'll be back to full fitness. I'm already 1 week down, so this is good news on that side of things. Mr. McCabe has said, yeah, you guys can take this one, I'm getting some sleep. That's fine, because right now in America it's 7:20 in the morning. I can relate to that side of things. But yeah, so myself and Dan will be bringing you alternative commentary of the 243rd Merseyside Derby. Which it's Jurgen Klopp's 18th as well, and in his 8 years in charge of Liverpool, this is his 8th different manager he has faced in the Merseyside Derby.
It's a bit mad, isn't it? Everton, a club sort of in turmoil, has been sinking down the plug hole for pretty much all that time.
And normally we try and keep some form of bias out where we can help it. We haven't covered a Liverpool game for a while on the show, which may or may not be up there with everyone's expectations. Don't expect us to be completely unbiased today, because we do have some bias in this, obviously, but we will try and political balance. Maybe the wording to use here, Dan. I'm not quite sure.
I refuse to be unbiased and objective in this game.
Okay, well, we're keeping that in mind. Right, so with that in mind, we are now going to quickly glance at the team sheets. We're going to start with the home team. As we pop off to the side here, Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Konate and the captain Van Dijk in the middle. Kostas Tsimikas comes in at left back, with Andy Robertson having injured himself on international duty. He'll be out for about 3 months, which is not good. McAllister and Szoboszlai are joined by Gravenberch, making his Premier League first start, which surprised me to this long, to be fair. And up front, Diaz, Salah and Jota. Are we surprised that Nunes didn't get a look in up top?
Not really, because he was playing, I think, into the early hours of either Wednesday or Thursday morning. So the time turnaround you'd think would make it sort of prudent to keep him on the bench, but then Klopp's done exactly what he did after the last international break, and he's starting McAllister, who had the same turnaround and played like absolute shite.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm not sure on the... Yeah. But then I don't know what Diaz's turnaround was like either. But as we know, Diaz will just keep going. He's energized like we.
Yeah. Well, we have everyone been hoping for Jota to be starting more games. So fingers crossed. He'll continue to do just
Yeah,
that.
Jota's more than able. Him and Diaz can could swap around through the middle and down the left. It's going to be the same sort of fluid front three you always see.
Yeah.
Big test for Gravenberch coming in for his first Premier League start in the Merseyside Derby, but he's impressed so far. So yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. The bench is looking a little bit thin.
It
I'm
is,
not sure who
but at the
McConnell is
same time,
or Scanlon.
but to be fair, Jared Kwanzaa, who can come in at centre half when needed, sort of thing. You got Matip in there, and Gomez, and Elliot obviously got plenty of legs in him, so that will hopefully be quite good. Now,
Yeah, we'll be looking at Elliott and Nunes for the ones to change the game if we need an attacking form, or maybe even Endo coming on to release either McAllister or Gravenberch or Shabbat. So from there,
yeah, and we're going to flick across now to the other side of things. Over here, over at the other side of things, England. I'm aware England #1 goalkeeper officially, Jordan Pickford, is in goals. You've got Young and Mikolenko, and you've got Branthwaite and the captain Tarkowski at the back. Onana, Garner, Decore, and Harrison and McNeil across the middle, so 5 in the middle, and Calvert-Lewin on his own up top. Now, I have to admit, I was surprised Michael Keane was still playing for him, looking at the bench. when the first thing I see is the bench, and thinking like, you've got a player there who I forgot was still playing for you. That's never a good start.
yeah,
That's never a good start.
and we've got they've got a 38-year-old bird shit munching right back. I think Tarkowski is probably the strongest centre-back partnership that we've put out. Mikolenko, speaking to an Everton supporting colleague of mine, is dependable. If sometimes goes missing a bit from what he tells me, I don't know. I don't watch a massive amount of Everton. Onana's a no-brainer in the central midfield. He's a very good player. Garner, who they got from Man United, has, from by all accounts, been decent this season. Decore, I'm a big fan of Decore, and I think we might actually see more of a 4-2-3-1 with Decore playing as more of a number 10, or maybe even box to box, because he can be an absolute destroyer, and I believe he's up there for possibly one of Everton's top goal scorers this season.
Which is it's in the slim pickings, aren't they, at the moment as well, for goals.
Well, yeah. Rarity for Everton as well. They're actually playing with two wingers, with two out-and-out wingers in Harrison and McNeil. I think Harrison was a very good signing from Leeds. He's a Premier League quality player. Because for a lot of the season, from the starting lineups, they've been playing with 3 or 4 central midfielders spread across the park, which obviously isn't ideal.
Indeed. Calvert-Lewin gets another look up top. Beto is on the bench again. What's he got to do to get a start in the Premier League, Beto?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've seen it with Klopp where he's taken time to bed players in, and I think with Fabinho, how long did it take him to get to a start? These things can happen. It might be just taking a bit to adapt, but when you've got a striker like Calvert-Lewin fit, on the rare occasion he is fit,
The fact that
you start him really.
That's the thing, is do you put him and Calvert-Lewin up top together, though, for example?
Well, potentially. I mean, they could even try a sort of big man, little man partnership, and maybe try something like Beto and McNeil or Beto and Danjuma. It must be nice for Everton now to have those options, but I think Calvert-Lewin, with his proven quality and his proven goal scoring in the Premier League, let's not forget he was England quality not so long ago, and really hammering on the door. So I still think a fit Calvert-Lewin is the only option. He's just had a decent break. I believe he scored before the international break as well. So if he picks up that form, then he is Everton's most dependable option.
Well, the players are in the tunnel as we see here on the UK feed. Have you going to get yourself your feed up bit down, or you still
The
still
feed the feed
battling?
is up and the feed is up and running. I've still got Rio Ferdinand, Peter Crouch, and people on the pitch. So
That's okay. So what we're going to do, as we always do here on the volley, is we will do the pausing manoeuvre when it comes to kick off, and Dan will tell me when he kicks off, and I will then restart my feed.
yeah, we'll do it
I,
that way. And well, to be honest, it might be a problem because I'm I'm, I'm buffering as well. So
we'll work it out when where needed, sort of thing. One of the we want to here at the volley express our thoughts and good wishes to everyone affected by the storms around the UK at the moment. I know that there has been loss of life with some areas, and we hope everyone, both north and south of the border, stay safe and dry where possible. And yeah, hope things turn out not too bad overall for everyone affected. But yeah,
yeah,
we
it's been rough, but I've
it's
just
been
got the
rough.
players in the tunnel.
Yes. Okay. So you're about a minute behind me, so that's okay. That's all good. Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
haven't heard of
nice.
Callum Scanlon or James McConnell, but given their high numbers of 48 and 33 respectively, I reckon that they're young academy kids, and they'll get some game time in the League Cup, possibly.
Yeah,
Um,
and Klopp's track record of bringing youngsters through to be in and around the first team is by and large very very good.
yeah, I
So
mean,
I'm happy to see that.
we were fortunate enough to see Jared Quanta coming through. I'm just gonna take the Everton team sheet away now and put us back to how he should be. There we go.
Yeah, thank you.
There
I
we go.
could have done that myself because I've access to the buttons now, but I'm also afraid to touch anything in case I
You're good.
accidentally take us
Right,
off the air.
Dan. I'm gonna put you. I'd say I put you into the comments, but that's right. The button for that is right underneath the end stream button. So don't press that one. All right.
Okay,
So I'm gonna put you into the comments side of things. So I'll handle the buttons. There we go. So
like that.
yeah,
That's how I do
exactly.
it.
That's yes. So yeah, part of the reason why Dan's got control is for that is that mainly because I've only got one hand.
Welcome to a gorilla learning how to use tools.
Yeah, you're all good. Little thing that we had on screen just now. 5 goals, 1 assist in 9 Merseyside derbies for Mo Salah. That is quite the record.
But do you know who I believe has a better scoring record in Merseyside derbies?
Mm.
Divock Origi, and it's just not
In,
the same without
indeed, we were
him.
mentioning about Calvert-Lewin. He 3 of his last 4 games he scored. But he's only scored 1 goal in 12 Merseyside derbies.
So if he gets one today, that is massive. Sorry, just got something in my eye.
Mm.
Very unprofessional.
That's okay. You're good.
But yeah, it's I still think Liverpool have got enough to obviously more than enough to win this game. It's however with a derby like this, form kind of goes out the window. It can be a cup final atmosphere, and anything can happen. But I think back to Phil Jagielka absolutely hammering home a 30-yard screamer.
Indeed. We have a period of silence for what's been happening over in the Middle East right now. We will obviously join them in that moment of silence, just because loss of life is terrible. Impeccably observed as always at Anfield. which is great to see. It's weird seeing a whole upper bank empty as well.
Yeah, until obviously that work gets going again. We have a friend from across the pond joining us, Graham from Good Cop Bad Cop Wrestling Podcast, which he's got a couple of co-hosts on there. One of them I'm not too sure on, but Ryan does a good job. Saying morning, gents. Morning,
Charming.
Graham. How are you doing, pal?
Charming. It's the first time Graham's actually joined us for a bit. We haven't done a lot of early afternoon watch-alongs, really, have we? We've mostly
I think this is our first.
Indeed, Graham used to as they take the knee here in the UK. They're taking the knee. They decided this is the weekend to start the knee thing, and the kickoff has just happened here. So I've paused, ready for you, Dan.
We've just got the minute silence starting on this end.
Oh, you are quite a bit behind. Okay, it's all good. It's okay. It's
a bit of a pain, and I'm watching it. In fact, I'm going to send you a photo of the resolution on my screen right now.
Oh my word! Are you on gift cafe? Are you then soft lad?
No, PlusNet.
Oh, crikey.
Powered by rhubarb.
No, powered by rhubarb. It's appropriate.
It's BT Internet. The picture won't do it justice because it's actually better looking at it through my phone.
Graham is saying that he is 45 seconds behind you from Moment of Silence. But Graham may should be in front of us in a minute, which is that he's going to be saying something. But Liverpool will be defending the Cop End in the first half, which is in their favour. Time check, Graham. Yes, time check. Kickoff is what time is, Graham, because I have paused mine so Dan can catch up with me.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, Graham, you were here. It's I'm watching through the Discovery Plus app, and it's there's a bit of a delay, and also my rhubarb internet. It's quite enjoying it.
I may have the best play moment for it over.
So you might have heard of Jesus, and that was my dad coming through. Yeah, Dad, I told you it was. It wasn't having a good time. That was Papa Griff's contribution, saying it looks shit. They're taking the knee on my feed's decided to buffer for a second.
Yeah, I have put the play button because I would be too far behind.
Yeah, that's fine. We've just kicked off. It's so like honestly on mine. I'm
at 25 seconds in, so
it's like watching football through cataracts.
If you are just joining us here on the Volley, welcome. This is Matt and Dan bringing you alternative commentary of Liverpool vs Everton from the Premier League. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. All of our socials are at the bottom, and that sounded like a can was being opened rather early. Dan's internet. Oh no, it's a bottle of Pepsi Max.
Bottle of Pepsi Max, yeah. Other soft drinks are available.
Absolutely, we're not sponsored.
Yet.
Not yet. We're not sponsored by them. No, we are working with that.
Header from Calvert-Lewin, straight Alisson there. I don't know how far behind I am, but that was pretty soft for Alisson. Really easy save.
The only thing here is that Dan can actually do the replays live as they're going, because normally Dan does our replay analysis for us. It's actually kind of fun on that side of things.
And as always, you listen out for the commentary from my family in the back room who will be watching live. So I'll hear a cheer or a groan, and roughly a minute later catch up with what's going on.
Yeah, at some point, dude, we
Sharon,
have you go on.
No, I was just going to say Sharon has got in touch with me on WhatsApp to send me a Cody gif of him laughing drunkenly at the Fastlane press conference. I do not appreciate the Cody gif, but if you're laughing at the state of my technology, then I fully get it, Sharon. Thank you.
I've got to admit, what happened was I can't believe they let them go out there both blind drunk for that. I can believe that, but also it was ridiculous in a way as well. It was hilarious. And you'll hear my thoughts on Facebook user.
I'm assuming that's Sharon.
Yes, don't forget, of course, to put your names on it if you're watching this on Facebook. But we're assuming that's Sharon. Yes, we're assuming that
Cody gives more like Facebook loser.
We let's not annoy the boss's wife, shall we, Dan? We are of course
Side was that enough?
We are of course recording Good Cop Bad Cop after this. Graham is unavailable, unfortunately, to record with us. So me and Ryan will be doing it, and the reason why we're doing it today is because yesterday I was with my mother-in-law yesterday, so I was unable at any point yesterday to record. Unfortunately, I was just watched Salah skew a shot when he would arguably clear through, and yep, Sharon has confirmed it is Sharon.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's the scuff shot from Salah. So I'm a few seconds behind, not too bad. Although it is like watching pixel art.
Can you see what the time on your script on your feed is, Dan, by chance, or not really?
It is D8 7Q. It looks like an optician's eye test.
Still don't explain why you did this episode, not me. Oh, well, I apologise. I was trying to be helpful so you didn't have to do the editing, but okay. I'm trying to be nice to you, Graham. That's why. I know how busy you are this week. Well, I've got you stuck off work for 2 weeks, so.
I've just got an image of Graham sat there like Mrs. Doyle in Father Ted, just going, maybe I like the editing.
Maybe. Oh, hang on.
News from Graham.
Oh, hang on. Dan, we have a button, Dan, for this. We have a button for this.
Oh, God, no, it's well loud.
I haven't pressed it. I'm asking for you to press it.
All right, I'm not. I refuse.
It's under the brand button, buddy.
And also, I don't know where it is.
Under brand and scroll.
Oh God. Ooh, wow! I think I had 360p then for a second on my screen, and then it buffered. Okay, prepare your ears.
Okay. It's not quite as loud as the Pie Club one, but it's all good. Graham, we do some editing. We have to put all the stuff together. As Simicast out of the left wing here. Oh, and we just watched Pickford literally flounder ridiculously.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I get there.
This could, given how the pressure has already been up his end, apart from a Calvert-Lewin chance early on, the first 6 minutes as we are watching, if you want the actual, I'm now, given Dan I'm saying this with love, so far behind.
Sounds like being back at school.
I have just gone to the actual time, and it's exactly 8 minutes played now.
Yeah, I'm at like 6:50.
Okay.
6:50 odd, I think.
Okay, so not too bad.
Pickford.
Sean Dyche is gesticulating, and it looks like he's having an absolute mare already. But Liverpool are just knocking it back and forth quite comfortably, to be fair. So, yeah, I was with my mother-in-law today because it was her graduation. And we were in Brighton.
It sounds like the start of an old school that he'd been in Manning joke. I was with my mother-in-law yesterday.
And it was really good. I went to Brighton for the first time, and bearing in mind how torrential the rain's been, we left in the rain, and I posted on our way to sunny Brighton, in sunny in inverted commas. We got there, and it was sunny. It was so hot.
Oh, nice.
It was so hot. It was so hot. It was ridiculous. So I had to take my suit jacket off. It was ridiculous.
Got a comment here. Graham is the filling in our football sandwich.
Well, that's Liverpool through and through and through. And eyes on, the boss is in. Boss is in.
Shoulders back, tipped out. What for the tune? Boss is in.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Oh, hello. Graham with a great comment here. Does a seagull shitting in Ashley Young's mouth make
During a
your
game,
Mount
make your Mount
Rushmore
Rushmore.
of sporting moments with an animal?
I'd have to think about that.
In terms of how funny it is, absolutely brilliant. Simicast is taking the corner from his side, so it shows that they're not changing the philosophy when just because Robbo's injured.
Yeah.
Well,
it's easy to forget. Simicast is more than capable, international level replacement. So,
indeed, as you'll see, the corner has come a long way. It's now back with Addison on halfway, by the way, and no one's come out to meet him at all. The pressure is ridiculous already.
I look forward to seeing it.
Ashley Young is fuming about getting the throw given against him. By the way, this will be brilliant to see. Hello, Size joining in for the with the animal moments.
Yeah, Jimmy Cruz catching the dog on the pitch back in the 60s has to be up there. Basically, any time a dog gets on the pitch is brilliant.
The cat, which is local to Anfield, I know that, and it's been spotted at times. One of my favourite things. Gone.
No, as far as sporting moments with an animal goes, there has been at least one incident in cricket where somebody's gone for a big shot and accidentally smacked the ball into a seagull.
I'm about to bring that one up. Yes,
it's horrific. It's horrific, for the seagull. It's horrible to watch, but also at the same time, you just think the odds of that happening, and when you see that puff of feathers, it makes you go.
Yeah. I remember seeing a bird was so wrong they thought it was dead, and it got up and flew away. It was kind of funny. I've seen in Formula One, I've seen groundhogs being coming close to getting hit.
For reference on how far behind I am, I think I'm just about to see that Costa Simicas corner.
Oh, crikey, and Diaz. And Ashley. Pat McGriff just thought
Family commentary.
Ashley Young made a great tackle on as Diaz was shaping the shoot. Szoboszlai ran the ball for like half the pitch, laid it off for Diaz, and Ashley Young with a great tackle actually to give the corner. Hello.
Hey, Young Spud's in.
Yeah, I'm used
I think
to
we just both tried to put that at the same time then.
I'm going to let you take care of comments, Dan, okay? Seeing as you're a little bit struggling.
Afternoon chat, speaking on things on pitches. Have you mentioned the infamous beach ball? No, we haven't, because I tried to forget about that. The game in Sunderland, where I think it was actually a Liverpool fan accidentally released got the beach ball onto the pitch. He was only a kid, and that Darren Bent shot that went past Jose Reina. Oh boy!
Yeah, Darren Bent swears he intentionally did that.
Darren Bent talks a lot of shit.
Yes.
Well, he's on Talk Sport, so I think it's a prerequisite.
Yeah, sign in the chat is definitely is making that very clear. But then again, Man United fans will do that. Actually, that reminds me.
I thought he was an Arsenal fan. Darren Bent, or do you mean Si?
Well, Si, Man United fan. Obviously, was very pleased to see the beach ball. Yeah, that reminds me though, because I've been playing a lot of Starfield. Given my injury, because I can still hold a control pad, so that's good.
That's the main thing.
But absolutely. But he one of the things in the game is you have to do one of these missions for a group, and I was doing it really well. I was having a great time, and I found out who it was, and I haven't been able to complete that quest because I found out who I'm working for, the Red Devils.
All right. Nope.
So I literally like not doing that anymore. But now it's just like hanging a plot now that the whole universe is in peril because I haven't finished the mission. But I'm so petty, I won't work for the Red Devils. so petty.
Well, I'm just trying reloading my my stream here, and I've just seen there's an option to try and stream it in Ultra HD. I'm barely getting standard definition at the minute. I may as well have a CRT monitor or SRT. I can never remember which one it is.
Graham in the chat has apparently sent me something. Getting a quick look.
The worst answer to a trivia question ever, and related to a comment in the chat.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. It was someone that was on The Chase. Other game shows are available, with Bradley Walsh hosting as well, ironically. In 2009, Sunderland scored against Liverpool when the football deflected in off of what object? A. Beach ball. B. Ice cream van. C. Something German.
Was there a 4 option? Because normally a 4 on the chase. No.
She said B.
An ice cream van.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. Well, not everybody knows how sport works.
No. But having said that, it reminds me of the Weakest Link back in the day with Anne Robinson hosting it. Please don't accept it for something German. She went for the ice cream van, ironically. And we're just in the corner come in by and Alison flapping at it a little bit.
I've just seen Simicus fouls. I'm on about 15:37.
Okay, you're about a minute behind me. Diaz. Oh, that's a great tackle actually by Mikalenko.
I'm not sure what my old man just said then, but
I apologize. It was Onana. And Graham, ice cream van on a Premier League football game would make games amazing. Could be argument of the XFL. Don't give him ideas, Graham. Don't give him ideas. Thank you very much for joining us in the chat. We when we have like little lulls in the action, we love having you guys to chip in with little bits like that. That's it. Ice cream flavour thing. So ice cream van, ice cream flavour down. What's your go-to ice cream?
I'm blank. I'm trying to remember the last time I had an ice cream. If it's an ice cream van, I do normally go for a white Magnum.
I quite like the fresh lollies nowadays for like lollies.
Yeah, I like this idea from Cam: ice cream van music instead of the whistle. The final whistle.
I do like that. I do like that indeed. But if you're gonna go for an actual ice cream, I'm big fan of salted caramel. Obviously, putting salt with caramel. Who came up with the idea? I'm not quite sure. Hello. you have to pick it $1.99 and eat on a silent before you can come back on each half. Yes, I like
the amount of vomit.
I'm liking the idea of Simon Graham.
Instead of like water bottles or a slice of orange at halftime, you have to have a cider lolly.
Well, bearing in mind we do have we have half-time oranges, obviously they say, but we do have someone in the chat obviously who has represented England, of course, had a beer before he played in that game. I'm talking about you, Graham. Obviously, you mentioned that on Good Card, Bad Card recently.
I'd forgotten that.
If I'm going to quote my co-host here, you had a shocker.
Yeah, Graham did have a shocker in some of that. In fact, I did have. But amidst all the tech issues, I'd completely forgotten about. Bear with me a second, because Graham was now. Neither of us will ever defend Man United to the hilt or anything like that. But there were some factual inaccuracies that Graham was spewing about the Glazers and putting money into Manchester United, because it just doesn't happen. Manchester United's transfer business is funded by Manchester United. Looking at, I've been sent a graph here. I know Graham.
Oh God, Graham's eating graphs.
It's a bar graph, and it's a Premier League financing over the last 5 years. Chelsea top their own investment at the time of production with £440 million. That's admittedly pre-Todd Bowley. But way down at the bottom there, the Glazers had taken £89 million out of Manchester United over a 5-year period.
I can't do the math to work out how much that is a year, but that's a lot of money.
89 million over 5 years, so 139. About 18 million, just under 18 million a year.
Trent, he comes Diaz, Salah's in the middle. I've got to admit, that's a great tackle by Branthwaite again. We've got some comments in the chat backing up here, Dan.
We do.
Graham. As soon as
I realised people would waste time taking corners with their teams eating the 99s.
It's okay at the time.
It's something to workshop.
Absolutely, yeah. we're workshopping. We're workshopping ideas. It's fine. And the kid here reminds me of a beer mile Fallout had a track, and every you need to chug a beer. Might take it to pre-season training if I make it.
Cam getting back into rugby.
Graham is defending himself out here, Dan. They back the team.
Graham can try and defend himself, but he's factually inaccurate. Money has been spent on transfers and contracts have been agreed, but that money has come from Manchester United itself. It has not come from investment from the Glazers. And in fact, the overall estimate of how much money they've taken out, sorry, Matt, it stretches to 1.1 billion over their time, including debt levied against the club.
Absolutely. I will just say Liverpool have a free kick on the very edge of the area, which is right in Trent's range. It's about to happen. Graham's saying, was money wasted, but they're not as tight and purchasing as FSG? No, but Liverpool spend money in the right places, at least. And don't usually make, and I don't think there have been any bad signings. We've got Trent, Salah, and Szoboszlai all over the free kick here. Pickford looking like a confused goat in goal. I got to admit, as I mentioned on Good God Bad God, Dominic Szoboszlai is not uneasy on the eye at all.
He's a handsome chap.
Yes, we will come up with nicknames for players as we always do throughout the season. No, I mean
we're both wrestling fans, and Shawn Michaels' entrance music just came into my head, but he's just a sexy boss.
Sexy boy, sexy bossy. And looks like it's be Trent to take the free kick.
Get to your comment in a minute, Graham.
And he does, but he blasted straight into the wall after it was laid off for him by Mo. Mo ran over it and then knocked it back. Man United want the team to
Graham, you might need to clarify that. The Man United want the team to spend, but they did. That's not a sentence.
Fans. For Man United fans.
Okay.
Matt's face went as red as the Liverpool shirt when Dom's name was mentioned. I don't know Dominic Szoboszlai, not Dirty Dom Mysterio. I can't think about Dominic Mysterio like that because, yeah.
Because in our mind, he's still a child.
Well, compared to me, he is a child.
I will say I've got something. I do have something for Halftime Pie Club.
I would have done, but then I would have. But I've only got one pie in the freezer, and I need that for later in the week. But we haven't covered the European games this season yet, or our cup games, but we will come to those as the season progresses, of course. We also want to. Sorry, James, come on.
Go on, Matt. Go on. You were in full flow. Sorry.
I was going to say we also want to send our good wishes to the England rugby team this afternoon, trying to get into the World Cup final.
They'll need them.
They're going to need it for sure. But hey, we've seen miracles happen.
We have, and England are actually playing. England cricket are playing South Africa at the minute as well. It's not going brilliantly, but they do hopefully have the firepower to chase it down. It's a really good day for sport.
Indeed. Let's not forget, of course, that last week, of course, two of the home nations both qualified for the European Championships.
Yeah, Scotland went through first, then England.
When did that ever happen? I don't know the last time that happening. Scotland went through before England. I've never seen that happen before.
No, I don't think. I'm trying to remember the last tournament Scotland qualified for.
Well,
were they the last Euros?
Yeah, Euro 2020.
Yeah,
they got there through the playoffs. In fact, they're the only game which, well, until the final, which we didn't win.
Yeah. I was just going to say on a football note, we had last week. We had last week off. I took the opportunity to take in some local football. Went to see York City versus Needham Market in the FA Cup qualifier.
How'd it go?
Bad. It could have been a lot worse. It was a 0-0 draw, but Needham Market are even further down the footballing grid than York. So it went to a replay. It was a 10-hour round trip to Suffolk for the Minster men, but they won the replay 1-0 away.
Dear. Onana just tried to beat Allison from beyond the halfway line. It wasn't even on target, and it didn't leave the ground.
Oof.
Diaz crossing. Salah retrieving it. Go for goal. Closer they've come so far. Graham with a request in the chat, by the way, for us, Mr. Griffin. Can we cover Man United in the Champions League? Ten Hag said he could get the team in the top four, and that table confirms. They're bottom of their group, aren't they? They're both fourth. Wow. I do believe, unless I'm wrong here, this is the last year that the team that finishes third in their group drops down a league. I could be wrong.
I think so, because I know the Champions League changes format next year.
Because
but I don't know what the implications are for dropping into the Europa.
Well, I believe that Europa and the Conference will be following the same format as well. I believe, which is the case. But I mean, I'm all for a league because it's called the Champions League and the Europa League. I'm all for that. Oh, hello. We have.
Hey, Steven
just driving home with Dale. You will be our entertainment. Okay. Hi. I'll try my best. We'll do our best to entertain you.
You're relying on Matt for the football commentary because he's about 2 minutes ahead of me because of my potato internet and the shitty Discovery Plus app.
We're working on it. Looking at the match day 3 group stages is all this week, of course. Liverpool, of course, playing on Thursday in the Europa League. 2 wins from 2 so far, so that's Liverpool on target to go through. And hello. In the chat is our co-host Konor McCabe. Good morning. Back to bed now.
The third man in our front three. Nice of you to pop in, mate.
Yes, it's fair. Konor is going to working on the pie situation as well for himself. He will actually have a proper pie at some point. I've got Everton not really putting any pressure on Liverpool here, which I'm not surprised about at all. But Van Dijk was asking a lot of Kostas Tsimikas there. A long ball played forward to him, and I don't think even the fastest person on the pitch would have caught that one. Bit too much from the.
For the context of where I am, I've just seen Salah send one over the bar.
Okay. It's just about to click over to 29 minutes on my screen, dude. Now.
I can't even see the time anymore. The resolution's all gone again. I think I'm at 28:45, but I can't be sure.
No, I think you're talking about a good 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, it could be 26:40, but I really can't tell. It's gone down to about 180p.
Referees having an okay game so far. He doesn't no bad calls to make, but no one really complained about the free kick either from Everton side of things.
Oh,
Referees
good.
had in a good game, referees should never be noticed. Same in boxing and things like
Yeah,
that. The man in the zebra should never be
definitely.
noticed. Oh, hello.
Just going back to the live football with York City last week. The most
Yeah.
shocking part was at half time to try and do halftime pie club and keep it, keep it going. We got to the front of the queue. It took all half time to get there, and they'd run out of pies.
What?
They had run out of pies.
That is bizarre. That's for the first time, Dan. By the way, your internet is actually caught up perfectly with your camera and your face.
Hey!
And so the first time so no, maybe it'll catch up a little bit now. Who knows?
Well, Cam did message me privately before and say that he might get us a new router for Christmas. But comment from Graham there. Did you see the post on social media last week about the guy who called 442 as playing 442? I think the Volley should do this after reading out team sheets.
I no. Oh, Graham with a bad cop moment straight after as well.
Yeah, no pies. I was fuming. I had to settle for a Yorkie and a pint. So looking at the lineups, Liverpool are playing 433 and Everton are playing 4,411. I really had to. I really struggled then not to say 4,421.
Well, I thought you were going to go 4,222.
It's showing us 4,411 on the on live score. I'm also beginning on a fantasy football now, beginning to regret captaining Salah. we need some. Is a Yorkie the chocolate bar or the pudding? A Yorkie's a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
You have it after a meal, it can be a pudding. As in a dessert.
I think he's referring to the proper Yorkshire pudding. We've got an Everton player down here. Off the ball,
I see it now. Yeah, a Yorkie chocolate bar, not a Yorkshire pudding.
Michaelenko, who doesn't go down easily here, but it looks like he was holding his face. Did something happen off the ball? Looking.
I don't know why you're asking in about half an hour.
Oh no! Oh no! He's pulled up.
Graham, if you were laughing out loud at the formations that I read out, then I have done my job, and I will try and remember to do it in future.
We'll try our best to. Yeah, I'm just very glad. I know that Graham isn't taking the mick. Graham did know about this. I told him about it at the time. And to be fair, he hasn't teased me about it at all. He's actually been very nice about it, which is not in character at all with Graham, to be fair. But
are you talking about the over dramatic sling for a little nick in your elbow that you got?
McAllister had a shot and spilled by Pickford, but no one following it in.
Oh, Cam was catching up with me quick. I nearly choked on my own spit then.
It stung the pounds of the England number 4, I'm going to call him, because he's not even the best keeper in the 3 that was picked.
Oh, there you go, Matt. You've drawn attention to it now. Graham's only just noticed
I was told to wear it because I have a radial head fracture. That's what it's called, radial head fracture.
Radial head fracture?
Which is not there, ironically. It's actually inside the elbow, like in the little crook of the elbow. That's where the radial head is. It's not actually in the thingy.
I just keep thinking of the band Radiohead and wish I knew more songs to make puns.
Oh, by all means, go ahead. But I've been more listening than watching you, to be fair. That's
Well,
fair,
yeah, because
Graham.
you
That's
should be
fair.
watching the football.
That's fair, to be fair. Yeah. I noticed, by the way, that we've been with me. Dan's away next weekend,
Yes.
and I probably will be available to do a Sunday next week because I've got next weekend off. I think
Okay, I
Dan
think
needs
my
to.
dad needs. My dad. What's your dad got to do with this, Graham? Ba-dum-bum.
I'm not sure.
Yes,
The
obligatory,
next,
repetitive, strain injury jokes, all of that.
yeah, well, no, I've got a husband for that. It's all good, right?
Yeah.
But we've got the next weekend. One of a game that Connor suggested we do is a game which is not covered in the UK because it's a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. So I'm like, my dude, I can't. Oh, I'm my devil's advocate. Right, my devil's advocate, DA. Yes, DA, of course. But I do like the fact I am very pleased that Graham is available to do the show because it is always better when when all three of us are there. And we actually have a guest next week as well. Actually, which we'll be announcing that later on. Graham's not available for that one. He has said about that because it is unfortunate. He's tutoring, I believe, and I'm not going to make him do that. But our guest had an unfortunate, very tight schedule. But it should be fun. We'll announce that on the show. So listen out to the show tomorrow when it comes out on WATCHALONG World Media. And 35 minutes and 55 seconds for those who are watching along.
Yeah,
live.
I'm on 33:23.
So Dan is. That's okay because Dan can then clarify everything exactly as it goes in, as it happens.
I'm living in the past.
Well, one could argue living in York, you already are, mate.
Just for the sheer amount of history. I'm sure that's what you meant.
And foul given by Young. He's on a yellow card.
Send him off. Twice.
He didn't win the ball. He wasn't. He's gone. He's gone. Red card.
Yes, get to fuck Ashley Young.
Second yellow. He's off. So on the banner side of things, Dan, you've got a little thing. You can actually put banners up, as you can see. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, I see it.
There's no VAR. It's not a VAR one, but yeah. Because I wasn't expecting to have to need and a basic one. He's not happy. He just shouted at they're being waved off the pitch by all the Liverpool fans. So yeah, Everton down to 10 men.
But that'll do.
Yeah, indeed. Does he get the ball? No, he gets the ankle of Diaz. It is a yellow card. You can't really complain about it. He doesn't win the ball.
Oh, Graham just saying about a future recording for
might be
available. Some interesting things materialising from a teaching standpoint.
I will discuss that with him later. No problem about it.
Yeah.
So now we have to wait and
Hopefully
see.
positive things.
Indeed, you're about to have the foul come up on your screen down any moment now, I imagine. So it was a clear yellow card. They can't really complain about it. Calvert-Lewin's back in the wall. Liverpool with a man advantage here. Trent Alexander-Arnold and behind for a corner.
That'll do. We'll have that.
Graham's comment about Ashley Young, quite simple, 2 words, stupid challenge. It was stupid.
Concise and to the point.
Indeed. We've got Trent over the corner here. It goes in deep. Van Dijk, and over the bar. Another corner.
Goes in deep.
I wouldn't say no to Trent. He's on my list. He's on my list of on my my the hall pass list. Yeah.
Yeah. You made that abundantly clear on good card, bad card.
he's not handsome, is he? So as
you might have to fight Lizzie Evil for him.
Alexander-Arnold over the bar.
Oh, bollocks.
But it is a case of he hits it so sweet, and it's just rising.
I still haven't seen this tackle yet, by the way.
Wow. If that had been a foot lower, that would have been took the back of the net off with it.
This must be it. Oh, you silly bastard. Diaz had the ball on his left. He was never going to get there. What? Absolutely brainless.
Diaz, smart on Diaz's part. So simple.
Yeah.
And Young on a yellow card. That was a all hands up. Finally, a referee decision going our way. But Everton are coming forward here now.
Yeah. It would not surprise me though in a game like this for Liverpool to concede against the run of play.
Yeah, Everton put the put the ball over the bar into the Kop end, but they do get a corner.
I was about to say, was it their only chance of scoring a goal at Goodison? Firing it from Anfield.
5 minutes to go to half time here.
I can't wait for my card.
And it ends right in Alisson's hands, who releases it quickly. And Liverpool outnumbered Everton players going forward here. Simicast's ball was terrible, unfortunately, and I think Papa Griff just agreed with that as well, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what that yelling would be.
But Liverpool are going back forward again. Salah. Spotlight blocked. Tarkowski is down and still down. Liverpool not stopping. Trent Alexander put across the box and no one hits it.
Yeah, I can hear that commentary from the other room.
Tarkowski was down, but he is okay. It just took the wind out of him, the block. Yeah, he took a Bosley shot to the gut.
I'm surprised he hasn't shit himself.
To be fair, Alexander put the ball across, and Salah misses it.
Oh, my
Salah
captain.
misses it.
My captain.
Jurgen doesn't look too nervous. You know, the man advantage will come good, you'd think.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left. No substitutions from Everton, which is interesting because obviously Young's gone off. So they must be playing a back three at least.
Mikalenko must be playing in the back, yeah. Liverpool breaking again. Oh, that final ball is just the problem here. Okay, Papa Griff, calm down.
He's passionate, what can I say?
I do buy the passion. We get to have Papa Cam at some point. As he comes out to Simicast, crosses it deep. Headed clear. Diaz wins the corner. Very cleverly played against Ghana.
I think what we need is a live monitor of my old man's blood pressure.
Stick an Apple Watch and about soon telling what his heart rate is as well. My heart rate goes up just watching Liverpool sometimes. As Van Dijk
this is the most relaxed I've been. This is the most relaxed I've been in a Liverpool match because I can't see what's going on live and I'm just quite happily chilling and waiting for the commentary.
And it's somehow hoofed clear. Everton are clinging on for dear life of Simicast to Szoboszlai, who back to Simicast into the penalty area. And Everton defending for their lives for another corner. Everton will take 0-0 right now, and I wouldn't blame him at all. Onana's one back defending. Szoboszlai quickly take the corner. McAllister. Trent Alexander-Arnold from distance, and it's blocked. And they're going out for a throw on the far side.
We'll just keep hammering the door down. Something will happen eventually.
Minute to half time here.
It's going to be fun in the second half, putting on Darwin Núñez to run Everton ragged when they're already
Because they're
knackered
going
after defending.
to be, yeah, supposed to lie. Went for goal, but it actually wasn't even when it crossed the line to go behind for a goal kick. It wasn't even within the confines of the penalty area. It wasn't a good shot. It's not often he makes a I wonder if he's got Expedia on his shirt because that shot was going on holiday. My jokes are terrible. I do not apologise for them at all. Compared to my husband's jokes, they're better. Yeah, because when we were at the graduation ceremony yesterday, Chris was making a joke at everyone was making a joke out of a few people's last names. And at the end of it, I was rolling my eyes, something rotten.
It turned into the Undertaker for a second.
Yeah, well, for more than a second, I think. It was quite funny though.
Yeah. They've just realised as well that Everton also have Tarkowski on a yellow card for I'm presuming for the gobbing at the ref after the red.
More than likely, to be fair. 2 minutes been added on here. We're already halfway through the first minute.
A goal before half time would be nice.
Indeed, Everton coming forward here, and Calvert-Lewin on his own pretty much. Big Neil trying to support him, but it's gathered quickly by Allison, who bowled it out to McAllister straight away.
Oh, I've just seen that ball that I've just.
Well, it's like for goal over the bar by about a foot. Well, he's not short of confidence, that lad, is he?
No.
Oh, actually,
well,
way more than it was way more than a foot over the bar. To be fair, actually, it was closer. It may as well have been 6 foot over the bar.
22-year-old international captain. You're damn right, he's confident.
We are 30 seconds to go to half time here. Klopp looking somewhat placid on the sideline.
Yeah,
I would not want to be in the way and Trent with a ball that was way too short.
Dyke might actually start throwing punches.
Trent Alexander-Arnold on the ball. 5 seconds to go to half time officially. Jota darting through. Jota goes down the area. Liverpool screaming for a penalty. VR is checking it, but play is continuing. Bodley pulling back in. Half-time whistle has gone. He's not, and you've got Sean Dyche pointing at his watch in the assistant referee's face as he goes down to the touchline, saying like, "Where did that extra time come from?" 22 seconds continued afterwards, and Jota and Decore having words in front of the referee. Oh, and he's not stopping Decore. Jota and Decore having an argument. It was Decore who made the challenge. Now it is Liverpool 0, Everton 0 at half time. So Dan, I will say, well, I press that button to bring the screen up here. Do you want to press the halftime pie club button, or do you want me to press it?
I want to press it. I've got it. I'm hovering over it, ready. So 3, 2, 1, pie.
Half-time pie club. Dan, what have we got this week, mate?
Oh, I haven't got it yet. I've got to go get it now.
You go get the pie. You go get your pie, mate, and I will entertain our fans who are watching along with us. So yes, usually Dan brings us a pie of his description. He's happy with his pie, he says, this week. It's been a pork pie over the last couple of weeks. If you're eating along at home with us, what have you got? What have you got for your and size? Are you happy with pie? As you can see here in the chat, it's always pie. We do like the pie graphics. Si has created most of the graphics for us. We're getting more and more people joining us as we have a half-time pie club. The talking point has to be the sending off in the first half. Being unbiased, 2 yellow cards, both of them were worthy of a red card. Not much complaint really about the sending off, I guess. At the end, we didn't get a replay of Jota going down under the Decore challenge, but I think it would have been a little bit harsh to give the penalty at that point. Graham is also happy with the Pie Club, absolutely. So Graham, you're obviously at the moment, it is right now in America, I believe, 8:20 in the morning on the East Coast, which is where you are. Is it breakfast where you are, Graham? What are you eating for your breakfast? What are you having? For those who aren't having pie, what's lunch looking like today? I'm probably going to go for... I've got a steak bake, actually. I could probably have a steak bake later on for my lunch. Looking forward to seeing what Dan's decided to bring back with us. So we were breakfast pie. It's like breakfast pie could be a good thing to try at some point and make one up. Surely, if only Club Biscuit would use a pie flavour for time when you can't easily get a pie. This is a good point for sure. And Mr. Griffin has returned. He had a fork as well, which is always a good sign. Mr. Griffin, are you back with us, sir?
I am. I've been back to near my butcher's this morning.
Is that one of the famous lamb and mint pies?
No, it's a chicken pie. I didn't even know they did them.
Chicken. Okay, so is it chicken and gravy, or is it chicken?
Just chicken and gravy. I made sure that there was no bastard mushrooms in there because mushrooms are terrible.
I love mushroom pie myself, but that's me. It's not for everybody. So
I would rather lick my own arsehole.
Okay, well, that's fine. I was going to say I'll have mushrooms for you, but it's okay, never mind.
So here we go. First bite. It's going to be deep full of gravy.
Okay, get all of your beard, mate. Graham in the chat is saying, not even my cup of tea. They made a cup of tea, like, doing it now. He even put like in there because he's a northerner himself. And that's got a good filling in it, actually, to be fair. It's a well-filled pie. Always good. Sorry in the chat. Mushrooms are awesome. My husband would disagree.
You misspelled awful.
Well, it's okay. Me and Sile have mushrooms, so you and Chris don't have to have them. It's all good.
That is delicious. I mean, I knew it was going to be because the lamb and mint pies are delicious. The steak pies are delicious. So why wouldn't these ones be? But oh, bloody hell! I think it's looking at it. It's darker chicken as well. So I think it's actually chicken thigh meat, which is obviously much more flavoursome than the chicken breast. Indeed.
I think I'm very much a breast man when it comes to chicken for sure.
When it comes to chicken, I was getting confused then for a second.
Although if you listen to some of the Dungeon Junkies episodes, I've got a female character there called Moira, and she gets her breasts out on a regular basis. So.
Sigh on my level.
Breast. Yeah, indeed. For those people who are up in the north of England at the moment, I need to be a message from LNER, which I believe is the north of England's railway, has said all passengers should delay travel until next week due to the storm flooding. That's a little bit of a public service announcement there for you. I am
in Glasgow next week.
You might not be, Grant. It might not be at this point, mate. The way things are going, I think
we're driving up.
Scotland may be cut off at the moment in general. They wanted this.
There is nothing stopping me getting to Impact. Yes, I heard the joke. Put the pipe away. It was rubbish. Not quite as bad as this comment from Graham saying Matt likes mushrooms. He's a fun guy. I'll get my coat. You get that.
I've heard worse jokes this week, Graham. Believe me. I've just watched, by the way, on the UK footage. We've got TNT Sports have set up right in front of the sprinklers, and I've just seen Lindsay Hipgrave get soaked. And that's a shame because I like Lindsay. I like Lindsay Hipgrave. I think she's brilliant. Dan, not liking mushrooms. The shiitake. It's very good wordplay, Graham. It doesn't really work when you say it out loud, unfortunately. And the bad pun was actually too good.
Me having the shit aches is probably in character.
For sure. So yeah,
we're trying to look because I believe that Anfield had a special wrestling visitor this morning.
Oh yes,
earlier today. Yeah, one Mick Foley is in the city for Liverpool's Comic-Con, and he's posted pictures on his social media of touring around, and he did go to Anfield. So, this was yesterday.
We also see a replay here of Ashley Young's 2 yellow card offences, and both of them were against Diaz. Diaz did hang his leg slightly, I'll be honest, for the first tackle, but he did foul him. Watching the replay of him going down the tunnel, and he was not happy at all. But how can you be happy with getting a red card? But to be fair, you can't be happy with a red card because I do believe.
That first one is he's a bit of a naughty boy there, Diaz, but I don't care, to be quite frank.
Have you just seen the replay of it? Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, this pie is delicious.
It looks good, mate.
Look at it.
It looks massively full as well, which is what you want.
£3.
£3?
Not
bad.
£3.
Bad.
Bargain.
Not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all. See,
I don't mind. The shroom goes mild with the puns.
Do you know what? Actually, given what his jokes are normally like, I'll take that. And do you think Foley is God?
He is. Mick Foley's man. Oh shit! I dropped my pie.
Hey, don't drop the pie. Don't drop the pie. We're now getting a picture on screen of I believe it's the Philly cheese stack from McDonald's, which I can't have at the moment because obviously I'm trying to lose weight. Mind you, Dan, I'm in one suit at the moment because obviously I'm losing weight, obviously, so I don't want to buy a new suit. So I put the wedding suit back on for the graduation yesterday for my mum, for mother-in-law, and it actually I literally had so much hanging off me, it was ridiculous.
Oh, well done, mate.
So I was really quite chuffed with myself.
I like how you're saying that as I'm stuffing my face with a pie.
But that's why I'm not eating a pie myself, is what I'm saying. Because but to be fair, I do still eat pie, obviously. But it's more a case of just like having it. Oh, hello. Graham is saying Diaz is greater than Young. Well, absolutely.
Obviously.
And he's also just said that Dan didn't see the replay. He just saw the first challenge live.
Yeah, that's exactly what I missed it the first time around.
Thank you to everybody who has been joining us here on the volley. It's been wonderful having you here for the last hour and a bit. Already we've had some good football as well. No goals yet, but as things stand, Liverpool hoping to make progress in the Premier League table. In fact, should they win today, Liverpool would go top of the league, at least for now.
Indeed.
Which would put Man City down to the lowly doldrums of third or fourth in the league, which is amazing, seeing as they've lost 2 games and are still mathematically above Liverpool. Although granted, Tottenham and Arsenal haven't played yet today. Arsenal are playing this evening against Chelsea. That was the other game we were thinking about covering, but we said nope. We're going to go Merseyside Derby.
Yeah. So quick pie update. I'm on to the last bite.
Pie update.
And look how much meat there is still left in there.
Wow, that is brilliant. Dad's probably enjoying the pie.
I'm happy now.
He's happy. He's happy. He's had his pie. I'll let him finish. I'm letting him finish his mouthful, and then yeah, I've got to say, Dan, your camera is now up to full snuff now. It's on speed, on time. It won't last, I'm sure, but it didn't want to offend the pie.
That's how good those pies are. They improve Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
Indeed. Wi-Fi, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, Tottenham don't play until Monday, of course, against Fulham. Or Fulham, as Tony Khan insists on calling them. That's like when like Sweden, they're trying to rename IKEA.
Hey, Ryan's in. There's so much decorum here. Wish I saw decorum elsewhere. Right, I've just stuffed my face with a pie live on air.
Decorum, gentlemen. Is what you always say all the time. Decorum.
I made dick jokes earlier.
Indeed.
As soon as second half starts, I'll be gone again. Fair enough.
Absolutely. Bad news, this guy. I haven't been able to record now. Indeed, guys, I will see you in 90 minutes. Which would be great. It'd be a good laugh for sure. You are a beautiful pie-eating bastard. It's all right.
I'll take that. Thank you, darling.
Yes, bastard. I'm not sure what's the proper term down up north.
Bastard. It's a shorter. You got to say it like Sean Bean in everything. You bastard.
Indeed. Graham.
Nish guy responding simply.
Yeah, you got 90 minutes to come up with a devil's advocate, absolutely. And over on Twitch, we are on Twitch today, of course. So thank you for joining us on Twitch. Valve
BTW. Well,
not sure who that is. We'll call you Valves. It's all good. Hey, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for watching us along with us on Twitch for Liverpool Everton. We are about to resume here in the second half. So I need to remove a few of these banners and twitch things back. The Pie Club is now done for the week. There you go.
I can't believe it. I've actually got full HD. But I wouldn't do it because it's the adverts.
Okay, so hopefully you're not too far behind.
I've got two bald blokes and another fella talking about UFC.
Fair enough.
Now Anfield.
They're just coming up for second half here in the UK.
Graham trying to decide how we address our viewers. Say Valves or Valve should be Val. I tell you what, Valves or Valves, let us know how to address you. That would be the best way to do it. If we're getting that right.
That's more than fair, because of course they can't talk to each other. That's the problem. They can talk to us, but they can't talk to each other. If you're in Twitch,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let us know.
Back in the Tekkers days, I actually had someone in the someone talking in the Twitch chat, someone talking in the YouTube chat, and I was basically a switchboard, is what it felt like. So it was hilarious. Everton making 2 changes at half time.
That's unnecessary, I think. Who's coming on?
Big Michael Keane's coming on, I believe, and
good, that's 1-0 then.
Which does make a certain amount of sense. And then number 2, I'm mocking Dan, but it took me 50 minutes to get Sling on my TV, so I had to watch a laptop, hence switching between screens. So it's okay, Graham. I fully understand about mocking Dan. I do it on a weekly basis.
It's fair. Yeah. I'm just checking on the cricket. England have been demolished by South Africa in the later overs. They're going to have to be chasing down 400. That's true. Number 2 is poo. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah,
And also, you can get a number 4 where you're poo holding hands.
No. No, thanks for that image. So yeah, Keane and Patterson came on, just trying to see who went off.
I'll try and find that myself.
And the commentary in the UK, Darren Fletcher and Annie McCoist, which is fine actually. But they've been joined by Rio Ferdinand for the second half. I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah, Cricket World Cup in the USA in June 2024, Graham. I'm well aware, and I'm on several mailing lists to try and get over there for a few games.
I would like to point out as well that cricket is also going to be at the Olympics in LA as well.
I can tell you that Dwight McNeil's gone off for Patterson, but I don't know who's gone off for Keane.
Oh, Harrison.
Jack Harrison. So they're taking the wingers off and just stacking the defence. It is full fortress mode in front of the Everton goal, but Liverpool attacking the cop end, anything can happen.
Absolutely. Does Beto get any game time today, do you reckon?
Probably not. I wouldn't have thought so.
It would be like for Calvert-Lewin if he does. Jackson apparently has already said he wants a road trip to LA in 2028 for the Olympics as well.
That is a hell of a drive.
I'm trying to work this out, but in my head, I could be wrong here. Jackson will be 14 at that Olympics. Time check is 47:05, 6, 7, 8, Graham.
Oh wow, I'm only 45 seconds behind.
There you go, perfect. You caught back up again, buddy. All good. So yeah, I believe Jackson's gonna be 14 at the LA Games, which is amazing. Seeing I met him when he was 4. But it also means that Mason will be 19 at the LA
It's
Olympics.
mad, isn't it?
I can't believe it. I feel so old. He has, Jackson has no concept of distance. He just wants to do fun things. Encourage it, Graham. Encourage it for sure, because I would. Yes, man. We're going from middle school to high school. I don't understand why you have different schools in America. I know that it's not your decision, Graham. I don't understand why they don't have primary school and secondary school, because it works for us fine.
Well, debatable.
Well, yes, I guess that's true. Let's not forget, of course, that our current Prime Minister wants to make A-levels compulsory.
Trent caught in possession. That was not good.
Indeed.
I know I'm quite far behind, but the seems to be very narrow from Liverpool.
It is very narrow at the moment, yes. Trent's in the middle here. Looking for the back post. It was not a good ball at all from
Everton have switched to a 531 formation.
Nunes is warming up with Elliott and with Joe Gomez. You do schools in the UK too. Ones with roofs that are ready to collapse and ones that aren't. That is very true, Graham, but also a bit of a low blow.
If you want to talk about the things that goes on in schools different to America than the UK,
let's not do that. Let's maybe not go there with that.
No, I won't shoot that shot.
And he went there.
What? I didn't do anything.
Everton on the ball here at the back, just trying to clear downfield towards Calvert-Lewin, but Tsimikas cleaned it up quite quickly, and Liverpool have a bit of width with Tsimikas. 5-3-1. Who else got sent off?
No one. The other man in goal. The other man is in goal, Graham.
That doesn't count. They never count the man in goal, Graham. Remember that? 4-4-2 formation never counts man in goal.
Oh dear. I know it's early, but wake up.
To be fair, Onana's gone down like he's been shot, but Konate had just steamrolled him and picked up a yellow card in the process.
Oh, that might be preemptive then with Gomez warming up.
Maybe so, actually, fair. But you got Matip and Kwanzaa as well. Come on, they're not short. They're not short of people who can replace Konate. Konate's gone down, and he's stayed down.
That's not a good sign.
He's holding his face, which is not like Konate. Was there anything in it? Yes, but he does get an arm in the face, but it's not enough to keep him down.
I don't think there was much to warrant the yellow card in the challenge on Onana from Konate either. That was a bit of play acting from Onana. Oh, Graham, for fuck's sake, I need my coffee.
The maths teacher. Ryan is saying, I know you guys are English and speak English, but a lot of the words you're saying don't make sense to me. Thank you for coming along and joining along for the ride, Ryan. It's all good.
Is he having a bad time understanding what was on about?
Apparently so, yeah. Apparently so, young lad, yeah.
He bar gums.
Oh, and Salah blocked beautifully by Everton.
Bastard.
Gravenberg, go behind for a corner.
Oh well, I'll take a corner. Yeah, Ryan, this is what happens when you live in a country where the accent changes every 10 miles or so.
Beautiful block by Everton. To be fair, Tarkowski somehow keeping it out. Alexander-Arnold on the volley. Handball shouts.
Is he? Shall I let him into the studio?
I'd love it if you could. VAR is checking a handball here.
Let's have it. A penalty would be wonderful.
Ryan saying
yeah. Done by the time they show that I'm the cock of the walk star, the main event.
No.
Governor equals governor. It does in the south.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. No penalty. Americans love hunting and the prize. They use rods and nets, not guns, when it comes to fishing with groups of fish called schools. Oh, Graham. Well, Trent Alexander-Arnold in, and it goes behind for a goal kick, but it's Liverpool getting closer and closer here.
Yeah, one will go in eventually.
Trent with a left foot across there. It was just a bit too high for Jota.
It does leap like a salmon as well, so.
Main event Nishuso. Love it.
Yeah, one thing I did find out with this Discovery Plus app as well, you can watch stuff live on it, but I can't find any playback. So if I did want to watch SmackDown or NXT or anything like that, I'd still have to watch it live at daft o'clock in the morning. So, I miss the old BT Sport. Just seeing the replay there as well on the handball. Yeah, not for me. Wasn't handball for me. Day one niche. I love that.
Just me, Oos. Day one niche.
That's how you have to introduce yourself on every single recording from now on.
Don't give him more material to work with.
But the chaos.
Enough chaos. And I'm going into good cop bad cop with like no notes as well, because I don't need notes because I actually got everything I need at the forefront of me brain today, so it's all good.
Well, the good cop for me is that Bound for Glory is tonight, and it's the UK invasion tour for Impact next week. So I'm doing 3 of the 4 shows, which is why I'm not here for the volley, and I cannot wait. I'm very excited.
You're going to see a lot of good wrestling, man, as well, which is really good. It's really good stuff.
Yeah. I'm just seeing Everton.
I can't believe that 2 weeks today. Is it 2 weeks? What's today's date?
It's the 21st today.
3 weeks.
So 2 weeks today will be the 4th.
21st, so next week's Tuesday the 4th. Are you sure about that? to 4th. Yeah,
Yes.
3 weeks today. It's I'll be at a wrestling commentary position. That'll be interesting.
Oh yes, you're back commentating for CXW.
Yeah, that's good.
You can have that fight with Lizzie Eva over Trent. I'm backing Lizzie, by the way.
Pudding. Oh, can I just wrestle Trent in a pudding ball match? No, maybe not. But Anana's end up in the cop. He's gone over. He landed very awkwardly, and it's not.
Oh right, I don't actually want anybody to get properly hurt. I thought it was an amusing tumble.
That did not look good. The stewards have literally swarmed around him, so no one goes towards him. But yeah,
your secretary keeping you right. CXW is indeed in 3 weeks.
Yeah. So Anana stumbles, hits it, and then falls over, and his ankle hits the metal fence on the other side.
That'll be a stinger.
He's not. He is back across the hoardings now, but if he's not,
I've just seen that.
Boy.
With I've just seen it happen in front of me with the sort of shoulder to shoulder with Diaz, chasing, making sure the ball went out. Yeah, that's not pleasant. It does make me chuckle though, seeing the guy be in the crowd pointing and laughing. But yeah, that's a weird little gap to fall into, and as you say, the heel and the sole of his foot just clattered the barrier.
He's running it off. Yeah, the reason why Graham knows that, of course, is because he's got a show the same night.
Right.
He's going to VCW for Logan Easton LaRoe's final ever match, apparently, and he's going to be facing Wheeler Yuta.
Hang on, I'm sorry. Is that Lash LaRue?
No. As in
Logan Easton. Sorry, I thought for some reason in my head I thought it was that Lash LaRue's real name because Lash LaRue came back for VCW recently.
Logan has been on AEW as well.
Right.
Yeah. So I remember seeing him and Wheeler Yuta go at it before in the old Nova days. So it'll be if it is going to be genuinely his last match ever, or at least for now, him versus Wheeler, going to go out on.
I do like Wheeler Yuta.
Big fan of his. I'm a big fan of him and his balls. His volleyballs.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Dodgeball. Insert joke here. I
didn't need to. You already said insert, and I was like,
there we go. Liverpool breaking again. Diaz across the pitch to Trent Alexander-Arnold. So much space to work in here. Feeds it into Salah in the box. Didn't let Salah turn though. Everton do quite getting rid of it. But back with Konate. I went through everything shows in 45 minutes in a 4-week period. Wrestling is back.
Beautiful.
Given how the flag's gone up against Salah, and it's going to be a free kick to Everton. To be fair, given how much wrestling you were doing before COVID hit, Graham, it is nice to see wrestling is back in a big way. I saw actually Paris from CXW was actually working for Big Top Wrestling yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw the footage that he shared.
No, I've seen bits and pieces, but not much.
There was a very wet outside, and it was a canal trying to get there.
But the show still went ahead.
The show went ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
14.
Here comes Papa Griff. What's your take on the game so far, Dad?
Shite. Shite, I'm going out.
Oh, Christ. Never
It's
good.
breaking down, aren't
Yeah.
It looks like Elliot's had to come on.
Oh, there we go. Prediction from my dad. Trent's going to score a screamer from outside the box.
We've been threatening to do so all day. Diaz.
One
Simicast.
shot on target out of 14.
Yeah. Graham is shouting, get Nunes on for fuck's sake. He's not my captain no more, so I don't mind.
Yeah, but Nunes will bring the chaos and just the energy. and the
Do you know what
speed.
the weird thing is? Ever since I made Haaland captain, he's had a shocking season.
Oh, God.
Núñez and Elliott coming on, but Liverpool not wanting to stop the pressure right now. Oh, no, he's been being told to stop pressure. I didn't know Dan Day was part of a Jack.
Oh, God, two
Calvert-Lewin
references
is going off to a round of applause. He's done nothing.
Yeah, but he didn't get injured. That's the crucial bit.
That's a good point. Yeah, he's going off, and I think Beto's coming on. Yeah, so it's like for like.
I was wrong about Beto not getting a sniff today. Then
I did say it would be like for like. He wouldn't be coming on to prop up Calvert-Lewin, as it were. And Núñez and Elliott coming on here. Who's going off, Dan?
I'm going to say probably
McAllister's been really quiet.
Jota and McAllister.
Simicast coming off.
Oh, okay.
And Gravenberch. Simicast and Gravenberch off. Núñez and Elliott on.
Who the hell's going left back? Or they're just not bothering.
I'm guessing they're going to. I'm guessing they're going to have someone drop back in, but I'm guessing
maybe Szoboszlai. But that'd be a waste of him at left back.
Well, Elliott's come to the right hand side over here, in front of Trent.
So that's Trent, Elliott, and Salah. Hang on.
Van Dijk on the ball. Diaz, back to Van Dijk, square to Konate, who's the furthest man back, and he's in the final third himself. Szoboszlai, Diaz. Diaz goes for goal, and it's wasted.
Over under 10, Klopp mentions early start after international break in his post-match interview. Well, he's got a point. We do keep getting him. This is the fourth one in a row now.
The cop it's vocal, but it is a little bit subdued still. The Everton fan are making a lot of noise because they're happy with 0-0 with a man down. Elliott. Szoboszlai turns. Diaz. Trent. Salah. Cleared well. Elliott keeps it alive. You'd think it was like last minute, but it took a half an hour to play here. Harvey Elliott. Trent. Elliott. Everton had 3 men on Elliott. Sean Dyche is pretty much in Klopp's technical area, way above others. That for sure is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, it just keeps happening, doesn't it? You know, they can say all they want about having the Merseyside Derby at 12:30, so it avoids people getting pissed and start fights and whatnot. But 4 times in a row after an international break, it's difficult not to take that personally.
Konate just made a foul here, but is on a yellow card himself. Dyche is asking why not getting a yellow card. Is it a foul?
Well, not every foul is a yellow, remember, Sean.
Yeah, it's a yellow. He should be gone for that. He should be
Really?
gone for that.
Obviously, I can't see it yet.
He should be gone for that, but VAR doesn't work for yellow cards. Matip is being sent. Matip's is being stripped now
to get Konate off.
Get him off before he gets himself sent off.
Just had a message from Everton supporting a friend of mine. Absolutely disgusting. That's not a second yellow. The fact that you've backed that up makes me sure of that. Cute. This is just going to open up. This is just going to open up so much bullshit from knobheads who are going to say, "Oh well, Liverpool, and why was he complaining about VAR when he didn't get sent off and shit like that?" And
VAR can't be used for yellow cards.
Yeah, no, but you just know that this is why I don't take anybody's opinion on Twitter, or very few people's opinion on Twitter seriously, because it's just going to end up being a stupid, pointless slanging match.
Liverpool now trying to break out a little bit. Graham in the chat is saying so many South American players, it really hurts LFC. You've got to travel back, of course.
Yeah, but Diaz has come on. Diaz has played the full game. He's looked lively. McAllister's much better than the last international break, and Nunes is getting on in the second half. So balancing the squad right.
And let's not forget Alisson started. Konate's coming off now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, necessary. Just
I'm surprised it wasn't a bit sooner, to be fair.
Just don't put it in the back of your own net, Joe, please.
He was really unlucky with that one against Tottenham.
It was. It's a bit like the Harry Maguire own goal for England. Any footballer would have
not as funny.
No, but any footballer would have.
Dyche is complaining about, and to be fair, he's got a point. I'll be honest, he had a point. Trent Alexander-Arnold from distance again. Nope. Elliott, Salah. Salah's cross is blocked. Harvey Elliott against Beto. That's not a fair fight, but Harvey Elliott wins it.
He's a scrappy little bugger, is Harvey.
Salah. Yeah, he won an aerial duel with him.
That's mad.
Beto, who's like 6'4", and Harvey Elliott's like 5'7". Harvey Elliott won the header.
Yeah, I've just got the substitution on this end, 66-10 on my screen.
Yeah, so you are exactly 55 seconds behind me.
I just heard my mum there say, "Oh, McAllister," so I assume we just did something shit.
Dyche has now been booked.
Well, yeah, he will be, because it's done. Move on, and Graham informing us of that as well. Si's just coming and saying, McCoy's done commentary spot on. Liverpool got away with one there, and the substitution shows that Klopp knows that too.
I said that as well. I've been saying this. I've been saying this on here as well, mate. I'm pretty sure that Dan has now seen the Konate tackle as well.
Yeah, it was dumb. Go. Just
you do that when you do it in if that's a booking all day long. That is, and that's taking one for the team normally, isn't it? Normally, Dyche is still screaming. Foul. Yeah, Milner's good at that.
I've just seen that touch from McAllister. For God's sake, do you know was under Mascherano was good for it as well, but one took in a cheeky one now and again. He was good for. You say Mascherano was good for it. No, he got sent off all the time for it. That's the problem. Xabi Alonso.
Yes, he was good for that as well. I thought sorry in the chat is saying like McCoy's on commentary spot on. Why are you listening to Alan McCoy and not us?
Yeah, boss man.
Really feel for Dyche. Stop! Of course, the Man United fan. Man United fan, of course, he's favouring the Everton fans here.
Get your head out your arse, Si. Come on. It's not like Liverpool haven't had a fair share of dodgy refereeing.
Very bad. Some very bad refereeing decisions going against this season. As Liverpool come forward again here, but Everton are holding firm still.
Yeah, well, it's what you'd expect from a Dyche team, though. Dyche always has his defence well drilled, well educated and solid. So it is going to take something to break him down.
I cut between the two commentaries. Matip being encouraged to come forward here, and he does. Every Liverpool player, bar Alisson, is inside the Everton half now. And
he loves a little jaunt forward, does Matip.
Nunes is in the middle now, which is where he needs to be. I've no preference either way.
Yeah, we'll believe you for now, Si. Wouldn't.
I'm guessing he's believing regarding the Liverpool and the Everton side of things. We'll call it like I see it, sort of thing. As Diaz tries to take on Patterson, and does so. Patterson does really well, though, to be fair. But Liverpool have left all their big men on still. Jota's still on. Going for a joker, as it were.
There's no one else really to bring on in terms of a game changer going forward.
Newt he like for like, doesn't he? Doesn't usually like fill the put all the big names on at the same time.
Although I'd say it would be brilliant. It would be brilliant to see like a Jarell Quansah or McConnell or Gamlin come on and score a winner in a Merseyside derby.
Very possible. Look, the Klopp and Diaz are asking for a penalty against Patterson.
All right.
I didn't think anything in it, but Patterson.
Viral check.
Patterson does. And Patterson's waving his hand, saying, "No, I didn't. VR is checking it. I'm gonna get the banner ready for either one. VR is looking at it, checking possible penalty. He doesn't get the ball at any point. Does get the man. Anywhere else on the pitch, that is a penalty. So Dan, what's happening in the chat? Because I'm seeing things flash up. But I'm hovering over.
Ryan saying Nishka saying damn that Patterson, and Sai saying surely not a penalty.
Wrong button. There you go. No penalty.
The foul's just happened on my screen here. Patterson, it has to be said, looks like he has a bowl cut. That'd get not a penalty for me.
No, and VAR has agreed with him. VAR, yeah. I thought it would have been harsh, but he's got to be careful because he doesn't get the ball.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the ball. But Diaz also isn't in control of it at that point when it.
Absolutely.
Because Diaz's momentum's taking him past the ball, and then what little contact there is. Again.
And then a handball this time.
Ooh.
But the referee's given a corner.
I don't know if you heard Mama Griff saying about the handball there. She's still watching. The arm is
out here like that, Dan. The arm is right out.
Yeah.
That's I've seen him
been called out. You've been called out, sorry. Graham saying anywhere else on the pitch that's a penalty. So if he gets fouled on the halfway line, they get a penalty. I think you meant foul.
I meant foul.
Sorry, actually, nail on the head. I hate the mindset that just because there's contact, it's a foul. Yeah, in this case, the contact came just as a natural movement.
And to be fair, after I saw the replay from the VR camera, I'm like, yeah, he's going to look at the screen.
Brilliant consensus in the chat here saying that it's handball. I've still not seen it yet. I think it's about to happen now. Oh yeah, we've seen these given. Michael Keane's hands out away from his body.
But
the only thing that might go against him is, or go for him, is that it was maybe quite close.
His hands right out. You can see his hands right out. He's bringing it back in, but it is still out. Either way, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's very close, but that.
Why did he put his arm out that high in the first place?
Yeah, by the letter of the law, it should be a penalty, I think.
Penalty given.
Yes. Oh, please, Mo. I need the fantasy points for me, captain.
The chat's going mad.
Yeah, we've just seen. I've cycled through those.
Hello. Pickford has got on his bottle which way Salah goes.
Yeah, he's always got that. Graham predicting Mo Salah to go straight down the middle on the penalty.
The question is,
done that a lot recently.
But will Salah take it, or will Salah give it to somebody else because he's not prepared for it?
I don't know. The rest are checking the screen on mine.
Jordan Pickford, who does like a penalty save.
He does.
Salah at the cop end against Jordan Pickford.
I can't even see it and I'm nervous.
Mo Salah is over the ball.
We'll get to your comments in a little bit, but I want this penalty to get past first.
We will come to the comments. The comments, keep them coming, boys and girls and others. Salah takes a step to the side. Straight down the middle. Scores.
Yes. Graham's right. Where's the... Can I do this?
Into the chat we go.
Yeah, sorry, I was just seeing if I could bring up a goal thing. So, Sai saying today's rule's definitely a penalty. Not sure the rules are always right, though, but that one was handball. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. It's, at that close range, it's maybe a touch half, but but the players are well aware enough now that if the hand's out or your arm's out and the ball gets fired at it, it's going to be a penalty. Nish guy, is this match under standard rules or is it more of a hardcore style like goals count anywhere kind of thing? Yeah, what we're going to do is have rush keepers so that anybody can hop into goal at any time and just go mad, and you just wait until the multi-ball comes into effect.
Don't confuse him more.
Oh, it's a tiny penalty from Salah. It's just happened on my screen.
So yeah,
I do
Liverpool
love
1,
that.
Everton 0. As things stand, Liverpool go top of the league. Although I will say, probably not actually, because I believe Spurs will be top on goals scored.
Let's
so
have
Liverpool
a
needs to
look.
score one more to go ahead.
Graham saying he didn't go down the middle on his last one, so I was expecting him to on the next one. Yeah, that's quite right. Nish guy, Ryan's, I only know wrestling, though I can hold my own with hockey too. Fair enough. We'll try our best to educate you, but you might not get sense out of me. And actually, I've just seen the replays of the penalty. Salah actually went savable height down to the keeper's left.
I
His
apologise.
right, so...
I was looking at first glance, and the way I angled it, Fed. I mean, normally for like Champions League, the camera comes round and hovers above the goal so you can see which way it's going.
Yeah.
But
so at the minute, Liverpool are top. The goal difference for both teams, both Liverpool and Spurs, is +10. But Liverpool have scored 19 and conceded 9, so we're top on goals scored.
I'll take that. End of the season, we'll take that. Sorry, in the chat, with a bit of a plug here about rush goalkeepers.
Yeah, have you seen any of the futsal league on TNT Sports? Last few minutes, the losing team's keeper just plays up front and gets lobbed over and over. No, I haven't seen that. I didn't know it was a thing.
And Graham does actually back me up for a change, as she's saying here. Look down the middle from first angle.
And it did.
Yeah, the angle's not great at that side of things, but so
it's better than the FIFA angle that we saw on the Arsenal Man City game that we covered.
Yeah,
that was odd.
So yeah, we didn't do a prediction before the game. I thought Liverpool would win 2-0. To be fair, that's what I had it down to win.
I was going to say 3-1.
Still good. Both of them could still happen. Salah and the return from Núñez there was a bit out of sorts, but end of the day, a result is a result. To be fair, Everton have looked dogged and they've defended really quite well. Actually, ironically, the biggest slips they've had have been results of bringing on reinforcements at half time.
Yeah.
Tarkovsky's trying to calm down his defenders. So yeah, we have 12 minutes to play plus stoppage time.
Come on, Liverpool.
Young Boys versus Man City. That's not a fair fight, is it?
Not unless Man City play their under-15s.
I think Man City could play their under-9s and they'd probably still win against Young Boys. There's no disrespect to Young Boys, but they're not expected to win that game, I don't think. We've got Toulouse this weekend, so obviously the jokes about Liverpool losing is going to be brilliant, no doubt.
Yep. They just had Toulouse and all of that.
Yep, because obviously people are witty and they work for the newspaper. I'm not going to say what they are, but you can figure out thinking. And Mikolenko there with a foul. I like Mikolenko. I remember the first game after the war in Ukraine started. Actually, I think, to be fair, I don't think there's much in that, to be fair. I'm not quite sure what the foul was given for. Mikolenko didn't foul, and nor did Salah. It happens. Liverpool have a free kick, though, in advanced position. Trent Alexander-Arnold is standing over it. Everyone apart from... or an Arnold going off, it looks like. He's sprinting off the field. Not sure why he is. He's just gone off on the far side. And
who knows?
And on comes number 10, Danjuma.
Danjuma, bit of pace. He can, I don't know why, really, buzz around the field, I suppose, because it's an attacking substitution, really, because Onana's I'd have thought much better in the tackle, but Dyche must have something up his sleeve. I'm just seeing the foul now on Salah, trying to work out what. Oh, it was a shirt pull.
And Diaz is coming off now, and on comes Joe Gomez.
Yeah, so the Mikalenko thing where we got that free kick, Mikalenko had a big old handful of Salah's shirt. Dragged him down. And my feet's closed again.
So Trent Alexander-Arnold is over the ball. In it goes. And it's headed behind by Branthwaite. It's a really good defensive header.
He's really coming to his own this season, Branthwaite, by all accounts. I think he was part of the England under-21 squad where Harvey Elliott was captain and Kwon was also in there.
So, yeah, we got Szoboszlai, who's gone across to the far side to take this corner. Trent is now hovering in the Paul Scholes position. Ready to just hammer it.
Ready to unleash hell.
And Jota with a free header, but it's straight into the hands of Jordan Pickford, who bowls it out quickly to Beto, who passes it to Danjuma, who backheels it back in the path of Harvey Elliott, who comes forward here.
Yeah, apologies if I missed you saying this, but I'm just seeing Diaz coming off for Joe Gomez.
I did mention that, yes, but it's all good.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at what was going on the screen and also looking up for a couple of bits on my phone as well.
Welcome to the world I have, and they juggle the buttons as well, and everything like that. It's all good.
Yeah, just seeing that defensive header from young Branthwaite there. He's a unit of a lad, is Branthwaite, isn't he?
A unit is a word for sure. Is the word for sure.
He looks a bit of a throwback football, to be fair. He wouldn't look out of place in the 90s lineup.
No, do you know what? I fully agree. I
mean that as a compliment, because sometimes you do just need a big slab-headed centre-back. Ooh, that was a very nice header by Jota, but as you say, right down Pickford's throat.
Yeah, so far...
Obviously, if you're just joining us, there isn't an echo. It's just I'm watching on the Discovery Plus app and I'm miles behind.
Indeed, if you are just joining us, welcome. You are watching the closing stages of Liverpool vs Everton, alternative commentary from a volley here on SJP World Media with Matt Lewis and Dan Griffin. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. At the bottom is where all of our ats are on X, formerly known as Twitter. So yeah, indeed, absolutely. It's not going. Liverpool 1-0 to the good as things stand, which is. We're quite pleased about that, actually, aren't we? Really?
We are, yeah. Everton down to 10 men after Young sent off for two yellow card offences. Liverpool should probably be down to 10 as well.
Yeah, for balance, we do need to say as proven by the fact of my career good cop bad cop said on good card bad card recently that I don't do balance on the volley. We do. We fully agree that Konate should have been sent off. But
I'm not sorry that he wasn't.
I'm not sorry he wasn't either. But he should have been, is the point we're making here.
Welcome to the volley where we own our bike.
Gomez playing left back. McAllister, Salah, but good claim by Jordan Pickford. I half bet him to put it up in the air onto the bar and let Salah knock it in.
Oh man, I was in Glasgow when that game was happening, and we were heading to watch ICW at the Hydro.
There was no way at all. There was no way at all Liverpool deserved to win that game.
Yeah, well, I mentioned Divock Origi earlier, and he obviously scored that goal. Origi has scored as many goals in Merseyside derbies as Robbie Fowler, and has scored more in Merseyside derbies than Tim Cahill, Kenny Dalglish, Dirk Kuyt. He's now level with Mohamed Salah. Scored more than Luis Suarez, more than Roger Hunt, more than Duncan Ferguson, Michael Owen, Daniel Sturridge, and Sadio Mane.
He's also probably scored more in Merseyside derbies than the entire Everton side has.
Yeah.
And
so.
Nunez but he's 3 players barge him off the ball. Nunez just rolls back to his feet and carries on. Gomez, McAllister, and Szoboszlai just knocking it between themselves and Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is dire from Everton now.
Yeah. 5 minutes left, might as well have a go. I think at this point it's damage limitation because when you sort of struggling down the bottom end as Everton are and have been for the last few seasons. Every
Losing.
goal against can count.
It can, but Dyche is screaming, and I think do you know what? I wouldn't want to be a fly on the Everton dressing room wall after this, because they've not shown enough fight in general, apart from Branthwaite. Really, it's Chris Bellis.
Hey, Chris. Hello, mate.
Better late than never. Thought I'd swing by and say hello. Love the podcast. The audio version will be returning next month, sir. The SJP World Media, keep it locked. We're going to be big news will be coming. Keep looking at the social feeds. The 1st of November.
And while we've got Chris here, I must mention, go and check out the One Man's Meat podcast, where they look at the sort of corners of professional wrestling that don't get as much love. So match types, promotions, individual wrestlers, and they've got side projects. Chris does an amazing solo project, sort of a more positive, rose-tinted view of 90s wrestling called Acceptable in the 90s, and their horror movie side project Disgusting Awful as well. Chris, along with Scottish Danny, do incredibly detailed research, and they put together a fantastic podcast. So look for One Man's Meat podcast on all your podcast providers, or you can find it through the UTT podcast feed that I'm obviously one of the co-hosts of. So I just thought I'd get a little plug in there for you.
Never hurts. And while you're talking about that, Dan, of course, isn't there a code that UTT usually give out for if you like a drink?
Yeah, for those of you that like a beverage and partial to good quality beer.
Quickly. Nunes. Oh, it's somehow behind for a corner. Branthwaite again.
But if you do want high quality beer, go to tartarusbeers.co.uk, browse their range, and use the promo code UTTPodcast15 at checkout to get yourself 15% off. And breathe and comments. Yes, cheers, Chris. That'll get me one can of Tartarus.
And the boss and the boss in the chat is also saying they're only one down with a few minutes left. No much difference in losing one or two, but plenty different in losing or nicking one and getting a point. I do agree. I do agree.
Fair point. It's the risk reward, isn't it? And Si, you'll know better than I do with your involvement in football clubs previously. So I think it's one where you agree to disagree and take your own view on it. Graham, so we're talking pods. Next up on my playlist, a new podcast talking about Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks that looks pretty good. Yes, me and Rob, one of our new side project, Unstacking Dadditory, just went live yesterday.
Liverpool.
They were on the road to Wembley.
Joe Gomez is going out for a throw. His shot. That's never good.
Oh dear. We're on the road to Wembley 1981, looking at every surviving match that Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks had on in the run up to the most watched wrestling match ever, with 18 million people who viewed it.
Much like my confusion when Onana sprinted across the pitch to get the next player on. Michelangelo just went off at the back, went off, and to allow the new player to come on. I would like to point out that that one of the biggest things you should never do, in my personal opinion, never make a substitution at a corner. When you're defending, if you're attacking a corner, fine. If you're defending a corner, never make a change. But I did. Where we were never in the situation of being one down in the last few minutes. Down, to be fair, we were either winning or getting hammered by this point.
Now, when you say getting hammered, do you mean getting beaten or getting pissed?
Matt, shut the fuck up. I want to hear from Dan.
Yeah, the response to Unstacking Dadditory has been incredible and kind of blown me away so far, because we thought it was very niche, but someone needed to sort of document it in audio format. So it's very much a passion project, but the sort of
my God!
Oh, what happened there? Did you poo?
No, Jordan. Elliot had just put one almost on the postage stamp, and Elliot it pushed onto the bar by Pickford. Yeah, I just shouted really loud as Chris is recording. I didn't come with football talk.
Si says both, so they're getting beaten and getting pissed. Brilliant. Nish guy Ryan, it's 9 a.m. I've been drunk for hours. Good man. I wish I could say the same, but
absolutely.
I've got driving to do.
Absolutely. Elliot is over the corner as well, so Trent's not on corner duty today.
Is he
Oh, no,
lurking in the Paul Scholes
he's now.
position
Oh,
ready
he's
for a
now. Sorry.
screamer?
No, Trent is no. I thought that it was Trent. I got him too mixed up.
Graham Wow, great shot / save. And Nish guy, new video from the Chris Lewis.
Absolutely. Chris React on the Chris Reactor YouTube channel at Chris React, youtube.com/Chris Reactor1.
What a save! Sorry, I've just seen it.
Yeah, Sonic Superstars went out this week. It was really good as always. Sonic, a bit of Sonic's always good. I'm not sure what he's recording right now. I believe he's doing Super Mario Wonder, which is the new one, of course, and that's actually really good fun as well. You get to turn Pete into an elephant. Go figure.
So just from Millwall, Chris, one of our friends over on Twitter there, he's currently out celebrating his birthday, so happy birthday, young man.
Happy birthday,
he's in a bar somewhere, they're showing Liverpool Everton on the big screen, but because it's his birthday, they put the Millwall game on one of the side screens just for him.
Oh, how nice.
I mean, I don't know how nice it is because he's got to watch Millwall, but...
Well, it is his team, so it's fine. 9 minutes of stoppage time. To be fair,
people stop wasting time.
There was VAR needed doing, and exactly, Onana took his time coming off. But that's 9 minutes score, another goal for Liverpool. There's also 9 minutes for Everton to try and get them back as well. Onana looks dejected behind Sean Dyche. As Liverpool come forward again, Joe Gomez is coming forward a lot on that left side now. Jota puts it in the side netting.
Couldn't hit a cow's ass with a banjo.
That reminded me of when Paddy Power turned up to Arsenal's training ground and with the mean tweets and said Giroud couldn't hit a barn door. But he hit a barn door and it took him 3 goes, but he got it. And the commentator said, didn't even need a banjo. There's your guy standing with a banjo. So I always like those sort of things, but sometimes it can be funny, sometimes it's not.
I do like a bit of sledging in cricket as well. It just reminded me of the story. I can't remember who it was, but there was a slightly rotund batsman at one point in playing Test cricket, and somebody said to him very unkindly, "Why are you so fucking fat?" And the guy turned around and said, "Because every time I fuck your mum, she throws me a biscuit." And the guy who initiated the sledge got all mad and started trying to fight him. You started it.
If you can't dish it out, don't take it. If you can't take it, dish it out. Yeah.
Yeah. And another good one as well for somebody said the guy was just blocking everything and kept saying it, and someone just yelled, "Stick a Mars bar on a good length."
Salah to Nunes, back to Salah. It's a bit heavy, and Everton recovered because Salah's touch was very, very loose. Nishko in the chat.
Yeah, great news yesterday, but in reality, the bare minimum for that company. But all Twitch streamers can multi-stream now without fear of losing status.
Well, because they did change the rules saying they weren't allowed to do that. But I'm very pleased to hear about that because it's at the bare minimum it should be absolutely.
Yeah.
So bare minimum. We call it good news for sure. The flag is up against Everton there. We've lost the audio on TNT. Not that I mind too much because I don't need it. We got Sean Dyche waving his arms. Audio has not come back. 5 minutes ago in stoppage time here. Allison's not had a great deal. I say it's watch this on YouTube and it makes me mad. You can watch this on Twitch. We're on Twitch, sir. Just look for SJP World Media. SJP World Media on Twitch. We're on there as well, Ryan. So it's not a problem. We had Val on there earlier, of course, didn't we? I think Val was kind of agreed to come. Ryan's like fifth place.
Excuse me, I'm getting stuff caught in my throat.
So yeah, any moment now. We're
I
gonna
love
see
that.
yeah. So yeah, I think he's gonna go pop up all of a sudden over on Twitch momentarily.
Get purple
I
niche.
we were broadcasting on Twitter X, what I'm going to call it. There we go. Here he is. We were broadcasting over there, but you can't actually post messages from there. Liverpool come forward, and
Yeah, there he is. Purple niche.
Shabazz Live missed the chance to he tried to chip him, and they chipped the entire bar as well. Yeah, Liverpool are just pressing forward here because the best way of defence is attack sometimes.
Graham, which member of the crowd would give his man of the match award to this week?
To be fair, Lady with Book was brilliant.
She is an icon.
And
but if I had to pick one, it'd be the guy in the background with the hat and glasses who was laughing at Onana when he fell between the advertising hoardings and the crowd barrier.
The man of the match award, I'm not sure who I would give it to. I'm tempted to give it to Sean Dyche because he put the man on who cost him the goal. To be fair,
it's difficult because, especially for me, because I'm not really been paying attention because my feed's been all over the place. But if do we just go for Salah because he scored the penalty?
Well, Salah
or Diaz maybe.
Diaz has been very, very busy, and to be fair, I think he's caused the most trouble for sure.
Got Ashley Young sent off.
Indeed,
won the penalty.
Yeah. So, Everton are still putting forward here at this point, but Liverpool are breaking out here. Núñez, he's got Salah in. Will Núñez go for goal? Will he lay it off for Salah? Lay it to Salah, who scores.
Gets in. 2 goals for my captain.
That confirms that Núñez unselfishly passes to Salah. The ball was perfect. Big smile on Jurgen Klopp's face. Núñez unselfishly lays it off for the person who is the vice captain of my team. And the heavens open at Anfield. Literally.
So I think that settles it now that we have to give it to Salah.
I'm going to give an honourable mention though to Darwin Núñez for here because he's so unselfish with the ball he plays across.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the goal. It's not happened yet, and my feed's frozen again.
Yeah, he's well onside.
Yeah, Graham, to be fair, even though Salah scored 2, the shout for Diaz is a good one, saying, he's been a thorn in Everton's side all game. I do agree with that. And then Graham, again, echoing what I said, well, now he's scored 2, I guess it's more.
To be fair, it would be...
just seeing the break now. Oh, God, I bloody love Diaz. He's rapid. He does well to thread that through to Salah, to be fair. And a tidy first-time finish, taking it away from Pickford past the near post. It's a beautiful counter-attacking goal. Very nicely done.
Pickford's furious. I'm not sure really what his centre-half could do here.
Is Cameron Diaz in this game? Comment from Nish Guy there over on Twitch. I don't believe so.
And Everton
if you was, I'd be much more distracted.
Better went for goal from about a mile out and misses. So yeah, man of the match we give to Mohamed Salah. Yeah, although Diaz, and he has also been given as well on TV, which we've
for Diaz
and for Salah. Everton fans are now heading out, and the cameras turned away quite quickly after after an Everton fan is there giving the Steve Austin salute. To the Liverpool fans. He literally stops and puts both fingers in the air. And here comes Salah on a hat-trick.
Come on, let's have it.
And the referee puts his whistle to his lips. But Ganate is there on the bench. He's a very lucky man to not be sent off.
Yeah, he is. And people will point to that as a potential turning point in the game, but Everton were never in this. And I don't think going down to 10 would have changed that.
Beto's coming forward here, though. Trying to push forward. Alisson calmly clears it to Joe Gomez. They're still playing because obviously a goal happened during stoppage time, so there is more time being added on here. Ball gets played out wide, and the ball played to Elliott, but it's full time.
Getting another Merseyside derby in the books. I've just seen that kid flipping off the Liverpool fans. Well, that was fun in the end.
Yeah, it keeping love second half for sure. It's raining quite heavily, but the sun is also out. That weird misnomer you get with English football. Full time, Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Man of match being Mohamed Salah. I will say that there is a lot of people who will say that Konate should have been sent off. We're not disagreeing with that. Referee made a poor decision on that side of things. Konate was lucky not to have gone for that, but it didn't happen. We can't be held accountable for that. And just for clarification, Klopp didn't ask for that game to be replayed.
He did not. No. That was another thing I wanted to pick Graham up on.
He did say it would have been fair if it was, but he also didn't expect it to be. Okay, that is a different thing. So yeah, that wraps things up quite nicely. So yeah, Dan, anything else you want to add, sir, before we wrap things up?
Not really. It was a sort of quite run-of-the-mill victory, really, for Liverpool. I think you summed it up very well. It's 3 points in the bag, stay in touch with the top of the table, and on to the rest of the game week. Quite happy with it.
Liverpool moved to the top of the table, clear on goal difference. For the top three are separated by 1 goal.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, City, of course, will be playing. Later, I do believe.
Yeah, playing Brighton.
So that's a big game for Brighton, of course. If Brighton were to win as well, that would put them arguably in the mix as well. I'm just going to quickly glance at the table. Brighton win, they'll be 1 corner for top.
Yeah, and Chelsea play Arsenal 5:30 today, and as you said earlier, Tottenham Fulham at 8 o'clock on the Monday night kickoff. So there's plenty still going on.
And Villa are playing tomorrow, the only game playing tomorrow as well.
Yeah, strange there's only one. Villa West Ham, which could actually be a very good game.
Indeed, because those two, Villa, West Ham win that, they go up to 17 points. Villa win, they go on 19 points and will leapfrog Man City as things stand.
Depending on the result in the Brighton game.
Well, indeed, but be behind Brighton as well, arguably. Full time is all here. So let's wrap things up, Dan, because I need to grab some dim before I head off and we call back up in half an hour's time. Dan, why don't you tell people where you get in touch with you?
They're there at Dan Griffin 21 over on Twitter. I refuse to call it X because X is a stupid name. Tweeting all sports, a load of sports, a load of wrestling, and a fair amount of horror movies this month.
Absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. Don't forget to follow our good friend Connor at Connor Knows Footy. X is a stupid man. Absolutely. Connor is he'll be streaming tonight on his own channel on the Columbus Crew game. We will be sharing it out from our Twitter feed as well. So feel free to do that. Follow me, of course. Should have had a halftime pie. Follow me at the MadTech UK and follow the show up there at the Volley Show. There it is. Thank you, Dan. Thank you so much to everybody for following us along with this, and of course at SJP World Media. We'll be back next weekend with a Sunday game. Dan, have a wonderful week off, sir.
I will do. Thank you very much.
I do. I expect details, sir. And thank you so much to everybody for watching along with us. On behalf of us all here, don't forget to book Nish Guy on your shows. Absolutely, always book. And of course, follow Nish Guy obviously over on Twitch as well. He is a good lad. On behalf of us all here at the Volley, that's full time. We are out of here. Goodbye.
Do I press it or do you press it?